Aquarius, what if everything you've been questioning suddenly makes perfect sense today? The universe is revealing 7 shocking secrets that could change how you see your future. July 26th isn't just another date. For Aquarius, powerful cosmic energy is uncovering truths that have been hidden for far too long. Stay until secret number 7, because it could be the message you've unknowingly been waiting for. 1. The hidden door is already opening. Aquarius, let's be honest with each other for a moment. Lately, it has felt like every path you try to walk down runs straight into a wall, hasn't it? Plans that stalled, messages that went quiet, decisions that kept getting pushed back again and again until you started to wonder if the universe had simply forgotten about you. It hasn't. Here's the secret nobody told you. Those delays were never punishment. They were preparation. Every closed door, every not yet, every frustrating pause was the universe quietly rearranging the pieces of your life so that when the real opportunity arrived, you would actually be ready to hold it. Imagine if that opportunity had shown up 3 months ago. Would you have had the clarity, the confidence, the right people around you to make the most of it? Probably not. That's why it waited. And right now, today, that hidden door is already beginning to creak open. You may not see a blinding light or a dramatic sign written across the sky. It won't look like a movie moment. It will look like a text message you almost ignored. A conversation that seems ordinary. A small idea that pops into your head at 2 a.m. and refuses to leave. An old contact reappearing out of nowhere. This is the Aquarius way. Subtle, quiet, symbolic. Your ruling energy doesn't shout, it whispers. So the invitation today is simple. Stop waiting for a miracle with fireworks attached. Start paying attention to the small, strange coincidences showing up in your everyday life. That flicker of déjà vu, that name that keeps crossing your path, that gut feeling pulling you towards something unfamiliar. The door is opening. The only question is whether you'll notice it in time to walk through. And what's waiting on the other side connects directly to something even more personal, something involving the people around you, which brings us to secret number 2. 2. Someone is quietly changing their mind about you, Aquarius. There is a shift happening in your relationships right now that you cannot yet fully see, but you can absolutely feel it. You know that feeling when something in a relationship changes, but nobody says a word about it. No argument, no big confrontation, just a different energy. That's exactly what's unfolding for you right now. Somewhere in your circle, a friend, a co-worker, a family member, perhaps even someone romantic. A quiet shift in perception is taking place, and it's working in your favour. Respect, real respect, rarely announces itself. It doesn't come with confetti. It builds in silence, through the moments when you weren't trying to prove anything. The times you stayed calm instead of reacting. The times you kept a boundary instead of bending it. The times you simply kept showing up as yourself. Someone has been watching that. Someone has been quietly re-evaluating the story they told themselves about you. And the new version is far more generous than the old one. This doesn't mean everything will be said out loud immediately. In fact, the secret here is patience. An important conversation is forming, not today, perhaps not even this week, but soon. And when it comes, it will land differently because of the timing. Rushing it now, forcing clarity before it's ready, could actually delay what's already in motion. So here is your task, Aquarius. Keep your emotional composure. Don't chase explanations. Don't demand certainty before it's time. Let the shift complete itself naturally. The version of this relationship that's forming on the other side of this silence may surprise you. But this isn't only about how others see you. It's about how well you've been seeing yourself all along. And that leads us to a secret that's been waiting for your attention for a very long time. 3. Your intuition has been right all along. Aquarius, how many times over the past few months have you had a feeling, a quiet certainty about a person, a situation, a decision, and then talked yourself out of it because it didn't make logical sense? More than once. Be honest. Here is the secret the universe wants you to finally accept. Your intuition has been right almost every single time. Not luck, not coincidence. Real, accurate perception that you dismissed because you didn't have hard evidence to back it up yet. Aquarius carries a rare gift, the ability to sense the direction of change before it becomes visible to everyone else. You feel shifts in energy, in mood, in circumstance, long before the facts catch up. This is precisely why you often feel ahead of your surroundings, sometimes uncomfortably so. You saw a situation start to change weeks before it actually did. You sensed someone pulling away before they said anything. You felt something was off about an opportunity that later fell apart exactly as you predicted. And today, confirmation is arriving. Small signs are lining up to validate what you already knew deep down. A conversation, a piece of news, a realization, something is about to click into place and quietly say, "You were right." This is your invitation to stop doubting yourself just because your inner knowing doesn't come with a spreadsheet of proof. Trust doesn't require permission from logic. From here forward, when that quiet, steady voice inside you speaks, give it the respect it has earned. Because as your intuition sharpens, so does your ability to see who and what no longer belongs in your life, which brings us to a secret that might be the most liberating one yet. 4. The universe is removing the wrong people. Aquarius, if certain relationships have felt heavier lately, more draining than nourishing, this secret is for you. Sometimes the universe doesn't remove people from our lives through dramatic fights or painful betrayals. Sometimes it's far quieter than that. A slow fading, a natural drifting apart, a friendship that simply stops feeling like home. If you've noticed this happening recently, know that it isn't random, and it isn't your fault, it's realignment. Certain people served a purpose in an earlier chapter of your life. They taught you something, mirrored something back to you, or simply kept you company while you grew into who you're becoming now. But growth changes your frequency, and not everyone can grow alongside you at the same pace. Distance in this case isn't rejection, it's evolution. This process can be emotionally uncomfortable, even painful, because Aquarius energy values loyalty and connection deeply, even while craving independence. Letting go doesn't mean you didn't care. It means you're finally allowing space for relationships that match who you are today, not who you were a year ago. So if someone has been pulling away, or if you felt yourself quietly pulling away from someone, resist the urge to force it back together out of fear or guilt. Endings, even soft ones, are how beginnings get room to breathe. The people meant to walk beside you in this next chapter cannot fully arrive until the old seats are empty. Release what no longer fits, not with bitterness, with gratitude for what it once was, because as your circle clears, something else begins to shift too, something practical, something that touches your ambition and your wallet. Let's talk about secret number 5. 5. A financial or career shift. Is closer than you think, Aquarius. Have you noticed a quiet return of confidence lately? A sense that you're finally ready to take your work, your goals, or your finances more seriously? That confidence is not a coincidence. It's preparation meeting opportunity in real time. For a while, it may have felt like your efforts weren't leading anywhere concrete. You put in the work, sent the applications, pitched the ideas, saved what you could, and the results seemed painfully slow to arrive. But nothing you've done has been wasted. Every skill you sharpened, every late night you invested, every risk you carefully considered has been quietly building the foundation for a shift that's now approaching. This isn't a promise of instant wealth or a guaranteed windfall. The universe doesn't work in guarantees, and neither does real life. What it does offer is momentum, a growing sense that doors which felt locked are beginning to loosen. A new opportunity, a raise, a project, An unexpected financial break, or simply a clearer sense of direction, may be closer than you realize. The key now is calculated action, not blind leaps. Aquarius thrives when it combines original thinking with grounded strategy. So if an idea keeps returning to your mind, a business concept, a career pivot, a bold financial move, don't dismiss it as fantasy. Research it, test it in small steps. Trust the preparation you've already done. Because opportunity rarely announces itself loudly. It shows up disguised as a maybe that's worth exploring. And as your outer world begins to shift, something even more powerful is happening within you, a change in your very presence. Let's move into secret number 6. 6. Your energy is becoming magnetic, Aquarius. People are starting to notice something different about you. Even if they can't quite explain what it isn't about appearance, it's about energy. There is a specific kind of magnetism that comes from someone who has stopped performing and started simply being themselves. Flaws, quirks, contradictions and all. And that is exactly the transformation quietly taking place in you right now. For a long time, you may have felt pressure to appear a certain way, more put together, more certain, more acceptable to the people around you. But real attraction, the kind that draws opportunities, friendships and love toward you, doesn't come from perfection. It comes from authenticity. When you stop editing yourself to be more palatable and start showing up as you truly are, something shifts in how the world responds to you. This is why small internal changes are creating larger external results. A little more honesty in conversations, a little less apologizing for your individuality, a little more willingness to say what you actually think instead of what feels safe. These aren't dramatic transformations, but energetically they are massive. People feel confidence before they can even name it. They feel authenticity before they understand it, and they are drawn to it instinctively. So Aquarius, let this be permission. Stop shrinking the parts of yourself that make you unusual, independent, or different. Those are not your flaws, they are your magnetism. And this rising authenticity is exactly what prepares you for the final, most important message the universe has for you today. 7. The final message. The universe wants you to hear, Aquarius. Here it is. The secret that ties everything else together. The doors opening, the relationship shifting, the intuition confirming itself, the release of people who no longer fit, the financial momentum building, the magnetic energy rising within you. None of it happened because of one single miracle moment. It happened because of a series of small, consistent choices you made, even when you couldn't see where they were leading. That is the truth the universe wants you to hear today. Transformation is rarely a lightning bolt. It is a quiet accumulation of decisions. The times you chose patience over panic, honesty over comfort, growth over familiarity. You may not have felt like you were doing anything remarkable, but you were. Every single day that you kept going, kept believing, kept showing up as yourself, you were building the life that is now beginning to reveal itself. So as you move forward from today, release the pressure of needing an instant miracle to feel like your life is changing. It already is changing. It has been changing for a while. Your task now is simply to keep choosing courage in small moments, to trust the door that's opening, to trust the people repositioning around you, to trust your own instincts, to release what no longer belongs, to take grounded action, and to let your authentic self shine without apology. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. You are exactly where you need to be, standing right at the edge of something meaningful. Walk forward, Aquarius. The universe already believes in you. Now it's your turn to believe in yourself. Aquarius, remember that astrology can inspire reflection, but your choices shape your future. If today's message resonated with you, take a moment to reflect on which of these 7 secrets spoke to you the most. If you felt this message was meant for you, hit the like button, subscribe for more Aquarius guidance, and turn on notifications so you never miss your daily cosmic updates. Comment below. I received this message, and let us know which secret resonated with you the most. Until next time, stay hopeful, stay strong, and keep following your path.